going to be going through the CRM, some main features today. And what I'm going to do to access the CRM, you can get to the CRM two ways by clicking leads up here, or you can come to the lead CRM, hitting the quick menu and kind of choosing what you want to do here within the CRM. But I'm going to go up to leads. I'm going to say manage leads. And when I come into manage leads, you'll see all of my leads that I have set up. And what I'll do here is I'll focus on this first lead here. And I'm going to show you guys a few things around where I can see their information, how easy it is to contact them, how easy it is to follow up. So first things first, this actual view can be updated and changed as you like. So you can essentially group people, change people to sort by status, by last contacted, which is the way that I have mine, by last touch, or you can change the columns here. So if I wanted to see something like task due, or if I wanted to turn tasks off, you can see that tasks just disappeared. So this could be fully customized to people. If they're working with a bunch of sellers, maybe they want to just see the addresses. I'm gonna jump into my test lead here. So you can see last touch, now date created is showing here. But what I'm gonna do is jump into my test lead, and you'll notice a few things here. You'll notice two different side columns. On this left-hand side, I can see basic information. We have all of the normal stuff. I'm actually gonna update my email while we're in here. You can change phone numbers, whatever you need to do. Now, I can also put in social media. I can put in their birthday. I can put in anniversaries, home anniversaries, what their spouse's information is, etc. Buyer information, average price, minimum price, and then beds, time frame, favorite cities, loan types. All of this stuff can be extremely documented, so you never have to think about it or ask it again. You ask it on a buyer or seller consultation, and that is it. Same information for a seller, and you can also flag this by saying if their listing's expiring soon or whatever you need to do. On the right-hand side, you have basic information, which is like their status, whether you want them to be cold, inactive, closed, whatnot. Lead type, if they're a buyer or seller lead, I'm gonna say I'm a buyer. Actually, I'm gonna sell and buy. I'm a buyer and a seller. Group name, if this is something that you guys need to use to assign to more people. Objection, if they just wanted a price on their home, if they don't know where to move, whatever their kind of holdup is. And then I can also see that I came in through Lander 13, which is one of the landing pages that we have in our landing page library from an earlier video. Now, I can also assign this lead to other agents on my team, and then I can also track the ads. And this is huge because I will know exactly where every single lead came from based on these tracking from the ads. And this is huge because a lot of the times people will generate leads and they'll know maybe it came from campaign 1, but they don't know exactly which ad it came from. And this gives that transparency and that tracking, so agents can attribute direct ROI to any lead generation activities. Now, if I scroll down here, you'll see that I have all of my notes kind of logged in here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys how to add an additional note. So I'm gonna say, call went well, looking to list next month. And then I'm gonna log this as a call. If I need to notify anybody that I'm doing this, I can. I'm also gonna mark this as important. And then I can either add the note or I can add the note and create a reminder. So when I add the note and create a reminder, now I can say, okay, my next thing I need to do with this person is I need to, let's just say, have a Zoom call with them. I can assign it to somebody. If I leave it as none, it will be assigned to me. I'm gonna do the title as tell them the next steps in the selling process. Okay, and then I have a due date here. So they said they wanted to do it next month. So let's just put that for June 1st. And then start time, I'm gonna do this at 10:15 in the morning. Label, if it is important or urgent, I'll just say this is going to be extremely important because we're gonna get their home on the market, and that gets me commissions. Now I can also set up a text message. So if I'm having this Zoom scheduled on 6/1, maybe on the last day of May, I want a follow-up text message to say, hey, are you still interested in listing? Or hey, don't forget about our appointment tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. So that way, when you save and create, that text message is automatically going to go out when you choose. Now you'll see here, since I hit log call, this is a call icon here. Call went well, looking to list next month. This is logged as important, so it will always stay at the top. If I come down here, you'll see that I now have a task to have this done, and this Zoom call is now going to be scheduled into my calendar. I can also edit it, mark it as complete from here. I can also see if I am on any drip campaigns. So you can see that I am on one drip campaign, but there are currently no drip campaign emails scheduled. So what that means is I have gone through this drip campaign and completed it. So there's no additional emails that are going to be going out to me in a future date. And if there was, then I would be able to see those emails here for when emails are going to be going out to me in the future. Now, lastly here, we have my SMS chat history, and the SMS chat history is going to be logged in here. Now, this SMS chat history is really cool, and this can also be accessed on our mobile iPhone app, and you don't have to be in the platform to get these notifications. Anytime I get a reply, it's actually going to send me a text message to my personal number, letting me know that, hey, there was a reply. And when I do reply, it's actually going to pull me out of any of these automations that are dripping out email and text to me to get me to become a hotter lead and become a hotter buyer or a seller. So what I wanted to show you guys real quick is in here how easy it is to contact your leads. So let's say I want to send an SMS message, and I'm going to use a template. I can type whatever I want here, but let's just use a template. Are you still interested? So I'm going to apply this template. It autofills my name in, and it says, are you still interested in finding a home? Now I am manually triggering this. However, you can have this automatically start when a lead comes through a specific landing page, or when you enter a lead into your system, or you can tell this to start whenever you want, and you can make it say whatever you want. But I just use this template for now for an example. So I'm sending this off, and in this moment I am getting a text on my phone that I sent this to. So I'm going to open it up, and our system is smart enough to know what is a positive response, what's a negative response. So I'm actually just going to say sure, but this would work for yeah, yes, okay, when, anything that's positive. So I just replied, and you can see that my reply came in, and then my system automatically texted you back saying, awesome, when are you free to set up a call? And as soon as I hit this reply, I was then also sent a text message notifying me that a lead replied to my email and text automation. So this is a really cool way for you guys to engage with contacts, as well as log all of your contacts into one contact record, where you're not going to be scrolling through your text to figure out what you talked about the last time you talked with a person, or knowing when the last time you called them. The other cool thing here is when I hit call, it's actually gonna call me and my phone, and then it's gonna call the client as soon as I pick up. So this is a really cool way. So you can see here, I'm actually getting a phone call from the system. As soon as I pick up, it's gonna call the lead as well. So that means that this is gonna automatically log that phone call activity right here. And you can see that it went underneath the important one, because important will always stay at the top, but you'll see phone call here, and then I can add notes as I need if I need to add any additional things as far as what we talked about on the call. And you can also have multiple things marked as important here. So overall, you can text, call, and email all from here. You can also, let me save this email. You can also check all of your notes. You can check any reminders or tasks that you have due for this person. You can also check if you have any drip campaigns or emails or texts scheduled to go out with them in the future. And then you can see everything about what you guys have texted about in the past. We can also send images and videos as far as sending messages goes. So if there is any questions on this, feel free to reach out to us, support@realia.me. We can walk you through a more detailed description of this CRM. But essentially, this is a really, really awesome way to track all of your contacts with every single lead. You can also text and call straight from this view if you want to call a bunch of people, all in one day and then add all of the notes right here. You don't have to click into every single lead to be able to talk to them. You can hit check for new leads. And also this is fully customizable, and you guys can always export your data into any format you want by clicking any of these buttons up here. I hope that this helped you guys see a little bit deeper into our CRM. We have more videos going deeper into how we can schedule out emails and text automatically without you having to manually trigger them within the CRM like we did today.